As his voice filled the city, everyone cried, remembering the Prophet ﷺ. He didn't call the adhan anymore because it reminded him too much of the Prophet ﷺ. When Bilal was close to death, his wife cried, "What a sorrowful day!" But Bilal smiled and said, Today we'll explore this inspiring story of Bilal ibn Rabah. The man was the most beautiful voice in Islam and a heart full of courage. Bilal was from Habasha, Ethiopia. He was a slave in Mecca, owned by the cruel Umayyah ibn Khalaf. Even though life was hard, Bilal's heart was pure. When he heard about Islam and the message of one God from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he knew it was the truth and accepted it immediately. When Umayyah found out, he tortured Bilal in the burning sun, placing a heavy rock on his chest, but Bilal kept saying only Ahad, Ahad, meaning one, Allah is one. His faith never broke. One day Abu Bakr, the Prophet ﷺ close friend, saw this torture and could not bear it. He paid Umayyah and bought Bilal's freedom. From that day, Bilal was a free man, dedicating his life to Allah and His Messenger. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ loved Bilal and chose him as the very first muezzin in Islam. His voice would call Muslims to pray. On the day Mecca was conquered, the Prophet ﷺ told Bilal to climb the Kaaba and make the adhan, a moment that showed Islam's victory over racism and slavery. After the Prophet ﷺ passed away, Bilal was heartbroken. When Abu Bakr asked him to give the adhan again, Bilal gently replied, "If you freed me for yourself, I will obey. But if you freed me for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, let me be." Years later, when he visited Medina, the people begged him to make the call just once more. As his voice filled the city, everyone cried, remembering the Prophet ﷺ. He didn't call the adhan anymore because it reminded him too much of the Prophet ﷺ. When Bilal was close to death, his wife cried, "What a sorrowful day!" But Bilal smiled and said, "What a joyful day. Tomorrow I will meet my beloved Muhammad and his companions." Bilal spent his last years in Syria, where he passed away. But his voice and courage still inspire Muslims all over the world. But what can we learn from Bilal's story? Faith can make you strong. Courage can break chains. And your worth is in your heart, not in your color or background. Let's be like Bilal, strong in faith, brave in hardship, and loyal to Allah and His Messenger.